formerly known as Master Boris 8660, I'm making this up with the performer. Welcome to the channel. We back in business. Hey, had a little computer trouble, you know what I'm saying, throughout the week, but then I was doing something else too. I also, you know what I'm saying, dropped an album with my music production team, Universal VG Musicians. Go on over there in that channel and check it out. I'm here, I'm back! So we're going to get down to business. We're going to do a reaction video. Soraya Bros once again. Shout outs to you. And the title of this video is Modern Women Avoid Alpha Males and Choose Beta Males. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's a given because, you know, a lot of these females out here, and I even posted this on this channel where there's clips with women saying that they don't like men that know their self-worth. They would rather have a man that they can control. So, I'm not surprised there. You know, it's always about control and leverage. It's always about them having the upper hand, you know, with the man. And you as a man need to check on that. Check these hoes. You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to walk all over you if you don't. But yeah, we're going to get right into this video and see what she's talking about here. Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we officially have lost another young man to the incurable disease called symptites. If you don't know what symptites is, I'm going to give you a few symptoms. Heavy breathing whenever a woman posts a thirsty picture on social media, him endlessly texting her whenever she is not texting or calling back, or even worse, ghosting the man, him putting the woman on a pedestal for absolutely nothing, and her being able to manipulate the man using her sexuality and her fake femininity. In this video today, we are going to talk about why so many women nowadays have a problem with a man being self-aware, being a so-called alpha man, and why women rather prefer to be with a beta, a so-called weak man. And we're going to start with this young gentleman, and I'm going to let you judge and let you write in the comment section which one you think women prefer, an alpha man or a beta. Let me know. Let's get started.
Yeah, I love having a bad bitch, but I hate what having a bad bitch does to me. What do I mean by that? Nigga, it's a Saturday. I'm in Target, in the toy section, about to spend some money on some kids that ain't mine.
Well,
with a fucking purple drink from Starbucks. I don't drink Starbucks, nor do I know what this shit is, but it's fire and I love it.
No. See, I don't have my audio, man. I lost it. You know what I'm saying? I would have dropped bombs on that, some freaking shotguns or whatever. But nah, that's you are not taking care of another man's kids. Are you serious, bro? Are you serious? To each his own. But you out here, you know, sweating this female. You letting this woman that, you know, seeing you sweat. You never let no woman see you sweat like this. Oh, man, we gotta continue. We gotta continue, ladies and gentlemen. Let's ride out.
But if it wasn't for the pussy, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be doing none of this. This ain't me. This is not my stilo. This is not my bop.
he's gone.
But I'm here. Happily. What toy are you looking at?
Over her pussy. Over her JJ, the fat, juicy, wet. What? Can't be that darn good for you to be simping like this, playboy. And she probably don't even like you like that for real. She just probably using you. You probably paying the bills. You taking care of her kids, ain't yours. You the sucker. You are the guy that she's settling for. And she probably still want her baby dad. But let's ride out though.
Of course, there is absolutely nothing wrong with a man buying toys for children that are not his, but we're going to have to talk about her behavior. Now, this video may be a skit, but I know it happens still very much often because women tend to choose men who they can control with their sexuality. Why? Because then these women get away with anything, which is also a reason why a lot of chicks would choose a man who does not look as good as they do. So they would rather go for men who know they don't have a lot of options, because then they can even keep them in check even more. Now, you may think this is not true, but it is absolutely true, because why do you think women are so content with a man that says yes all the time? Because a man who says yes will let anything slide the woman can do, because anything the woman does, it's always, I love you, baby. It's okay, baby. It can happen, baby. I can understand. You probably had a rough day, which is the reason why, God knows what. I don't even want to get into the details, but that would be a reason why a lot of women would rather choose a man who would stick by their sides just because of the power of the woman's genitals. Ladies, just be honest. You don't want a man to tell you to cover up when you're posting your thirsty pictures on Instagram. You don't want a man to tell you no whenever you are requesting something, not even asking for something. A lot of chicks don't even know how to ask for something. They request things because...
And as a man, you're supposed to stand on your principles and lay down the law, especially when it comes down to these relationships with these females, man. You got to. You the leader, not her. I need to stop. This is why some of these modern women that are consumed by the garden of insanity is acting the way they're acting, because of you. You don't put them in check. This is scary hours for real. That's why I got this shiesty on. You feel me? Like, you gotta lay down the law. Cause man, you can't be half-stepping. Let's ride out.
Because they deserve it, right? A lot of women would prefer a beta because they know they're easily to be controlled. I mean, gentlemen, also, you have to have a little bit more discipline as well. You got to have self-control, because when you have self-control, you know how to lead another person. And I'm not saying control the woman that you are with, but when you have self-control, you are not going to fall for certain tools that women love to use in order to manipulate their way out of a messed up situation that they have caused. It is very simple. You got to think with up here instead of with something else.
Alphas are out.
Alphas are out.
Betas all the way. We want a nice beta man.
Wait. Why did I high five? Wait, let's
No.
move back.
Betas for the win. We don't want alphas.
First of all, you need to explain to me your definition of alpha and beta, and you need to explain to me why betas are now in.
Alphas will be like, oh, like macho, and they're like, I find that
Macho,
guy that
right.
like will walk into a room, just that alpha guy is what I was attracted to before. I'm not saying you should go for a gamma. I'm saying a beta, which is like, they're still confident and they're still like sure about themselves, but they don't need to be like the center of attention all the time.
Not gonna lie, yeah.
She really
Recently,
said
I've been
that?
liking guys that have they're a little bit feminine.
A metrosexual guy.
It hurts me to my
I
core.
don't know if I said this before, but I'm going to say it again. Keep the mics on. Keep them on. Let them talk. Let them expose themselves every day on these goofy-ass podcasts they be on. Let them talk. That lets you know that that's a woman you do not want to be involved with, fellas. Let them talk. Keep their mics. Go ahead. Let's ride out.
Or to see pretty women not making any freaking sense at all. They were not even able to describe what it is when a man is an alpha male. I mean, calling him a macho, him wanting to be the center of attention. I have never met a man in my life that asked to
Who
be the
says
center
macho
of
in
attention. From what
2025,
I
bro?
can see, from what I have experienced, from what I see when I'm looking around on the dating market, it is women that want to be the center of attention. Men, they just want to go about their business and they just want some basic respect, some intimacy, a plate of food every now and then, because we already know that the majority of women, they don't want to cook. Cooking for a man is being oppressed. You don't cook for a man unless he's masculine enough in order for him to deserve your femininity. This is what women nowadays are talking about. The next woman in the clip is going to say exactly the same thing.
The difference between an alpha and a beta man. An alpha man will never go 50-50 with you. He will have and move with intention. So he's gonna plan dates. He's gonna know how to do all of that and not just set it off on you. Another thing an alpha man does, he's gonna have so much emotional intelligence that he's going to know when your vibe is off or that you're feeling some type of way without you even having to say anything. He's going to speak up for you in places as like dinner. He's going to speak first, be like, yes, reservations for blah blah blah, or that's just for an example. Those are just some of the differences between an alpha and a beta man. If you're trying to become more feminine, definitely go for alpha men. They bring it out of you.
To sum it up, she's basically describing an alpha male to be a man that would do anything to benefit a woman's life and of course her pockets, because her money is her money and the man's money is her money too. That's how these women are operating nowadays. And basically, women think that the moment a man stands up for himself, the moment a man becomes self-aware, the moment a man does not put up with any type of BS, that's a macho man. No woman wants to be with a man who just wants to be the center of attention. When really, if a man rejects a woman, when a man rejects a woman, that's really some shit, because women hate rejection. Some women love rejection because that's when they feel like they want the man who has just rejected them. But if you really want to know what an alpha male is about, I'm going to give you a couple of examples, and which is a lot of reasons why women don't want to be with an alpha man. An alpha male has morals, values. He knows who he is, and he expects his woman to have morals and values too. He expects his woman not to embarrass him in public, whether if it's online, whether if it's you're going out to get some ice cream or grab some dinner, or even if it's just a work meeting, a work gathering or something like that, you know. An alpha male has respect for himself and he wants to be respected by his woman. Alpha male is never going to allow a woman to control him with her sexuality, because he has self-control, because he is disciplined, and because he knows what a woman is supposed to bring to the table. And spreading your legs, looking cute, asking for things with your cute fingernails is not going to be enough. I'm not saying men don't like it when women look pleasant, but looking thirsty, looking cheap is a big difference compared to looking classy, knowing how to carry yourself. And unfortunately, a lot of women who are even in their mid-30s, some of them in their early 40s, they don't know how to dress. They don't know how to dress because they have the need and the desire to be desired by anyone. Anyone, whether if it's the guy at the store and the simps in their DMs. And because of that, they show way too much skin. Alpha males are completely turned off by women who are at a certain age, but they don't know how to conduct themselves. But a lot of women don't care about that. They don't even want to understand that. So what they would do is they would just take a stamp and put it on an alpha male and call them a macho and just go about their days. They don't want to be dealing with them. Like I said, which leads them to be with betas. Betas who can be easily controlled, betas who can be easily manipulated and be taken advantage of. Gentlemen, so stop trying to impress women with your wallet. If you want to lead with your wallet, you're only going to attract certain women who just can be led with a man spending money on them. The concept is pretty simple. I know the dating market really doesn't offer a lot of qualifying women, and some men suck too, but at the end of the day, you got to stop going for these baddies, because if you have a baddie by your side, trust me and believe me, you are never going to be the only man in their life. Women are even out here telling each other to date multiple men at the same time, so they can just have the best and most beneficial benefits, if that makes sense. Well, at the end of the day, make sure you choose wisely. Don't only focus on looks. And ladies, don't expect a man to pay for everything. I mean, the entitlement is so disgusting, it's embarrassing. How can you call yourself a boss babe, strong and independent, and just all of these things when you're looking into a man's hand and just waiting for him to pay? Why don't you offer to pay one time? If it's so easy to pay for somebody that you barely know, why don't you pay? I mean, you always want to have equal rights. Let's switch the roles for paying. I'm just saying. Everybody, that is it for today. I hope you were able to enjoy today's video.
Shout outs to Soraya Brooks. I mean, yeah, great video indeed. Yeah, fellas, 2025. Like I said at the beginning of this year, the first day of 2025, take no prisoners. stand on your principles, know your worth, improve on yourself, and hey, just do all you can, and good things will come to you, you know, because that's what I'm doing. Hey. But yeah, I'm going to let y'all go. Leave it in the comments down below. Let's have a discussion. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. I do a variety of videos here, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.